Welcome back everybody, welcome back to the Dolden Details channel. On this week's video we have Wo Wo products bottled. Their new bottled range, we have microfiber, refreshener, high foam shampoo, wheel cleaner and rinse enhancer. Stay tuned folks and keep watching. Welcome back to the Dolden Details channel. I'm Paul. Now, if you watched the last video, the Waxstock video, I didn't do a lot of talking in it. I tried to get as many cars as possible, of course. One thing I did show in the background was a stand with Wo Wo products on it. Now, if you've been subscribed to this channel for some time, I did some pretty awful reviews, to be honest with you. Well, the products were really good, it's just my review wasn't very good because it was all shot on a mobile phone way back. I'll put a link somewhere up here. And that was on the microfiber products that Wo Wo are really famous for. Things like the cloths and the applicator pads, and there was a lamb's wool mitt and numerous other products. I think a wheel drying towel as well, which I still have, by the way, and still use. Anyway, I was talking to the guys at Waxstock, talking to Neil, talking to Duncan, and saw this bottled range there, which I'm not really familiar with because I do get bombarded with quite a few products, obviously, to do reviews on. I thought, well, why not? You know, let's give it a go. Let's review the product. So this is my review on the latest bottled range, and it's not the entire range. There is a fallout remover missing. I believe that's the only one. So the microfiber refreshener. Now, what is it? It's a cleaner, and it's an additive which you put in your machine. And it basically brings your microfibers back to life, or resuscitates them, or gives them mouth to mouth, if you know what I mean. This is a really old, like Kirkland microfiber cloth. It's used for all the crummy jobs. It's pretty limp and, oh, where's a bee? That was close, wasn't it? It's pretty limp. It's got not a lot of life in it. It feels a bit dry and not very nice. The idea is you put 60 to 100 ml of this product in your machine, in the drum. Don't add anything else. Don't add fabric conditioners and softeners and all that malarkey. Don't put anything else in. Wash it no more than 40 degrees, and then it brings your cloths back to life. And I did this, and I thought, well, we'll give it a go, you know. So I ran the machine, went through its cycle. I'm not going to show you a washing machine. Christ, who wants to watch white goods, honestly? And they came out pretty good, considering I've never used the product. It makes them feel pretty soft and a bit more bouncy. Sorry to go girly on you, but it does, you know. And they're not going to be new, obviously, but it obviously revives them. Some of the fibres it manages to pick up, it manages to just give them a bit more bounce. So when you go and use them, it's going to take those products off your car a little bit easier. Now, I know loads of guys that use this and they swear by it, in particular this brand. There are other brands out there you can use, obviously, but especially via Instagram, you're getting quite a few messages about this product, and people have been putting comments on the pictures. I put a mixture of towels in. I put sort of obviously baller ones, the actual Wo Wo ones themselves. I chucked them in, and I also put like some of the cheaper ones in as well. Like even like this mitt, you know, it's like eBay mitt, which is like used for taking wax off, and it seems to have brought this back to life because this didn't really feel that great. So overall, I can highly recommend that product. So not much to talk about that product because obviously it's just something you use in your machine. Give it a go. I will put a link, obviously prices and everything else underneath the video, but well worth a look and very simple to use, easy instructions. So there is one product which I'm not going to use on this car. Yeah, you spotted the elephant in the room, and that's the wheel cleaner. I'm going to be using that on the Golf, which is sat over there. So we'll move on to the next products. So this is high foam shampoo. This is a pH neutral shampoo. It says on the bottle here 2 to 4 capfuls in 15 litres of water. Obviously, depending on your bucket size, you can vary the ratios of how much you want to use. It's quite a simple shampoo. Basically, it's cleaning power. You're not adding any gloss to the car, so it's going to be good for this car because this car's not been touched by me at all. I don't want to start putting all different products on it. I'm going to do a basic maintenance wash this week on this car just to see what we're dealing with as far as paint's concerned. So that's the shampoo, and next down here, which will be tested on the Golf because this has got the wheel discs on it, so there's no point in testing wheel cleaner on this. Is the powerful brake cleaner, a wheel cleaner. So I'm guessing this is kind of like a halfway house where it's part fallout remover, part wheel cleaner, or it's just a very strong wheel cleaner. Now, loads of you are going to say, is it dilutable? Well, it's not. This is aimed at the market where the guys just grab the bottle, bash the trigger, and it's easy, it's done. It's not really aimed at the valeters and the detailers. That's just my opinion, because obviously these products are just handy to grab. You haven't got to muck about with dilution rates, but if you were doing like valeting and detailing, you'd obviously buy it in bulk. So whether they are going to do a bulk range, that's up to Wo Wo, but these are just aimed at the guys, weekenders in my opinion, just to grab it and get on with it, no mucking about. So that's the wheel cleaner. Last one. Now this one, a bit confusing, this one. Well, to me anyway, and it might be to a few of you guys, it's a rinse aid. It's rinse and dry enhancer. Now the only bit this is my honest opinion, I find a little bit confusing, is the actual application. Right, so you wash your vehicle and it's still wet. I'm just going to read this bit here. It says add 100 ml to an average size watering can. Now, no disrespect to the Wo Wo guys, I can't really see a lot of guys doing this, pouring water over their car. The only reason I'd use a watering can on this is to make it grow up and become a real car. But what I've actually done, I've put 100 ml in one of my double action trigger sprays. Now I know it's only a litre bottle of water, but I'm going to use that and I'm going to spray the car, and then we're going to see what happens with the results when we actually finally rinse it off. So that's just purely my opinion. You guys can fire your comments underneath this. Just that's the application I'm going to use. I don't really believe that a watering can would be the right way. I might be wrong. People might be going, well, why don't you just follow the instructions, Paul? Just my view. I spoke to a couple of guys about it, and this is the way I'm going to do it. So that's the rinse aid. So I'm going to get on and give this car a pre-wash. We're going to give it some snow foam love and crack on with the video. So pre-wash has been done on the Metro, or the toy car. Comments under this video, please. I'll talk about the car later. It's worth chatting about. And this is the high foam shampoo from Wo Wo. So we're going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, and get that frothing up. Okay, 2 bucket wash has been done. Car's still wet. We've mixed up 100 ml of the rinse aid enhancer in this trigger spray bottle. If this is the wrong way to do it, guys, then please comment underneath. I might try the watering can method at a later date, but for this video I'm going to apply this rinse aid as I would any other wet coat product and see what the effect is on the actual car. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-spray the car. So car's been pre-sprayed with a double action trigger spray with 100 ml of the rinse aid. I'm now just going to put the hose on the car and just to see what effect we've got on the car. Now bearing in mind there is no protection on this car. As far as I'm aware, what the previous owner's done, because we've only just got this car, is used probably auto glim polish, and no wax, nothing. So let's just have a look. So I don't know if you can see that. The water's gradually going off. Seems to have sped up the process. That's not me having a piss, that's the hose. So bearing in mind there's no protection on the car whatsoever. You can gradually see it there, see? So quick summary so far, the high shampoo. This car wasn't particularly dirty, but it's, as far as I'm aware, it's just been, you know, it's had like auto glim stuff used on it. There's residue from, looks like a silicone spray on the door handles and that sort of thing, although this is fine. This is sort of like factory fresh, which is a bit strange really. Shampoo is really good. One thing I did notice is it's got a real good gliding action. A lot of you are going to watch that video and think, not a lot of foam in that, Paul, but foam isn't everything. As Andy, Miles Driver's commented on a lot of these videos, good old Andy, he's put his input in and it doesn't actually mean that it's, you know, it's all in the cleaning capability at the end of the day. It's not all show, it's not all like foam. It's whether the product's actually going to work, and it has left it nice and clean. Now, the rinse aid, that's a different kettle of fish because there's no protection on this car at all. As far as I'm aware, the beading is non-existent, and the sheeting capabilities is really good, and this is what it's supposed to do. If you read the spec on it, it's providing sheeting to get rid of the majority of the water, to make it so when you use your drying towels or whatever you use, your microfiber, or if you're going to use a blower, whatever you decide to use to dry your car, it helps aid the drying process, so you're not touching the car as much. You've still got to touch the car obviously, but it's not as much. And we live in a hard water area, which I keep saying, you know, it's horrible water we've got, it's dreadful. The lime scale is just unbelievable. I've had to put a really strong cleaner through several of my snow foam lances because it just kills them. So bear that in mind. So if you do live in a hard water area, it's probably going to be a good product for you. So in that respect, really good. Just the application is a little bit confusing. I can't see guys using a watering can. I obviously washed it down with a hose, applied it with the double action trigger spray. Please give your comments and Wo, you know, get back to me, Neil or Duncan. If you think this is the correct way, I'm doing it wrong, please let me know. So those products, they're good, but I think I need to tweak how I do it with the rinse aid. So thumbs up for the shampoo. I'm going to sit on the fence with the rinse aid because it does what it's supposed to, but on a protected car it might be slightly different. So as there's sod all protection on this car, you'll probably get even better results. So it might be an idea for me to do it on the Skoda. So wait and see. So moving on to the last product from Wo Wo, this is the wheel cleaner. A powerful cleaner that helps break down the brake dust and all around road grime. So a bit of an all-rounder, like I say, might be a halfway house, touch of fallout going on maybe, and a general wheel cleaner, so a non-dilutable one. I'm going to start with a rinse on this wheel. Just quickly, a quick mention, this I found really cool. Reorder now. They've got this on all the bottled products. Nice little gentle reminder there, guys. Nice one. So a little rinse down. excuse no gloves. Don't worry about the tyre. The tyre will be APC'd, but for this it's just a demo and a review. So a general spritz round, nice and a liberal spray. So that's the wheel cleaner, and these are the results. These are really old wheels, by the way, to match the car, obviously. Yeah, it's brought them up very nicely, nice and bright, nice bright finish to them. Makes them look a hell of a lot better. So, in my view, there's probably no need to hit these with fallout remover. I mean, you can use separate fallout remover when these are really bad or you're decontaminating paint, but for this general purpose wheel cleaning, yeah, a bit of a thumbs up for this. Obviously, bigger containers would be nice. You're probably going to plough through this fairly quickly if you clean cars as much as I do. So that's the only downside, but apart from that, guys, yeah, nice one. Boom. Well, some very different products there. Obviously, some of these you're not going to be familiar with, and some of them, you know, wheel cleaner. I mean, most guys use wheel cleaner week in, week out, or fallout removers, whatever you're going to use. And these products are impressive. These are sort of aimed at the, I quote this quite a bit, like a boutique market. It's sort of like the weekenders, the guys that, while they're on the site, they're picking up a new mitt and some microfibers, whatever you're going to use. I think, oh wow, you know, new range. Yeah, I'll try some of that. I mean, that microfiber refresher, I think you should probably have that in your cupboard all the time, to be honest with you. And the shampoo's good. Didn't foam up, you know, didn't foam up a lot, but the cleaning power is really good, and that's what you're after. At the end of the day, you want it just to clean, you know, bloody well clean your car at the end of the day. I don't give a monkeys about how much foam it really produces. As long as it lubricates the mitt, you know, and it's not grabby at all, and it doesn't just die on the first panel, that's okay with me. So, all well and good. So huge thank you to Wo Wo, Neil and Duncan. It was the first time I met Duncan, actually. If you check out his drumming antics on one of my Instagram reposts, yeah, you need some practice, mate. So a big thanks to Wo Wo Products for sending these products my way. So do check their website out. I will put a link at the bottom of this video as ever, and also don't forget, right at the end of this video you'll see my little symbol. Go up the top somewhere around about here, smash that one, and you can subscribe to some more videos. The elephant in the room, right, I'm not going to let this go. Right, this is the new member of the family. Little runabout, little bit of history about the car. It was a local car, old lady. Yeah, I know you're going, oh, one lady owner. Yeah, this has got just over 15,000 miles on the car. It's a 1994 Metro 1.1S. Woo! It has a few little trick bits on this. It's got a boot spoiler. I presume they put that on the car so when it hits 88 miles an hour, it, you know, it gets back in time quicker. It's got original Rover mats, original Rover radio. It's got everything Rover. It's not the most desirable car in the world, and you're going to say, Paul, that is a shoebox with doors on it. Yes, these were popular amongst a certain age bracket, coffin dodgers, and certain people drove them, and that's why there's not many of them on the road. There's all good reasons for that. If you want to see more of this car, do let me know, and I'll do a full walk about it. I'll show you the inside and all that. Please fire your comments down below. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again on another video. Taddy bye.